see what we're looking at here. Let's see. It's 12:37 a.m. here. Good morning, Mason. How you doing? All right, so this the London and possibly even London session. I am bearish as of right now. Okay, so if we go to the daily time frame here real quick, we got our previous daily candle high at 4558.9. The daily also actually closed above this resistance around 4475.1. So we still have that bullish structure here from 3990.1. However, you still have a bearish structure because we've not been able to break all this range high, including the previous daily range high at 4980.8. So you still have that bearish overall structure here on the daily time frame, and the previous daily candle high that we created. We go to the 4-hour here. 4-hour time frame, we just created a resistance there. Previous 4-hour candle close pretty strong there. Go to the 1-hour here. On the 1-hour time frame, we grabbed that previous daily candle high a little bit, and we've been falling since then. Same thing on the 30, same thing on the 15. So we do have a bearish momentum going on here, so we don't have to fight it. So I am currently bearish. Now, when it comes to buying this, what I would like to see is price grabbing 4496.5, right? Not closing below. We could close below on the lower time frames, but the higher time frames, we might not close below it, like the 30-minute or even the 1-hour time frame might not close below it. So for now, I am bearish. Probably New York session, we could see some buys, but for right now, I am bearish on gold. I am looking to sell from this 15-minute supply. However, we also do have a very nice 5-minute supply right here. Price did actually that supply actually closed below this low at 4508. So it is a very good supply that we have there. Very nice volume from there. So that for this 5-minute supply would also be good to sell from. But I am anticipating us to break this low though. So we'll see how price react at this 5-minute supply. What time is it where you're at, Mason? At 41 a.m. Oh, nice. Okay. You must be in the Midwest. It's 12:41 a.m. here too. Put these. Yeah. All we can do now is just be patient. I just love to trade gold, Mason. Just love trading gold. Hey, how you doing, Isis? It's a little bit past midnight here. Very low volume right now. We might start to see some volume in the next 15 minutes here. Or maybe when London opens. I would like to see some volume before that though. You know? I like to see some volume before that time. Yeah, we're currently creating lower lows and lower highs right now. That's what we're doing. This is our current lower low right now. Anticipating another lower high for continuation. And maybe we could see retracement from this 15-minute demand. We could see retracement back up to here for price to continue to the downside if it wants to do that. Right, if we're gonna continue bearish. Very, very low volume right now, guys. Volume is low. Mm-mm-mm. How you been, Isaac? We'll see if market gives us retracement here or if it's gonna keep falling. Hey James, how you doing? How you doing, brother? See what happens in the next 8 minutes. I'm anticipating that we're gonna start to see some volume here, and if not, maybe we'll see some volume when London opens. If I'm still here with you guys. I have been catching pre-London trades a lot. Sometimes even before pre-London. So we'll see what happens today. We'll see what happens today. I gotta wait. And looks like good ones to keep falling here. Okay. We're pretty much gonna use, of course, TradingView to do our markups, do our analysis, and execute on whatever broker, whatever trading platform you guys use. Well, at this point, I mean, we'll still see if we're gonna get a pullback or if we're gonna keep falling here and either break this 15-minute range low or maybe grab it. We'll see. And if we do start to pull back from here, I'm expecting this 5-minute supply to hold. There are definitely sellers there. Main reason why I'm anticipating that this supply is going to hold is because you have this bearish candle, bearish engulfing candle. It broke this minor low, so you got a lot of sellers that got in here. So you got a nice displacement here. You do have it here too. You got a lot of sellers that got in there as well. You got one right here as well. That price has actually retested. We could actually retest it again as well before we fall. But even if price goes back up to this 5-minute supply here, before we start falling, we're still going to be safe because stop loss is going to be above that supply right there. So all we can do now is wait. You gotta listen to music. Excuse me, guys. You gotta listen to music, grab a cup of coffee, whatever you gotta do while we wait. As for me, I'm about to do my thing. Those of you that have been following me for a while, you already know I smoke, and it doesn't affect my trading. And that's what I'm about to do now. I'm about to smoke me some. Looks like we might have volume coming in right now, guys. Maybe. We're about to find out. Would I like to talk? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that, Mason. Talk about what? Can you elaborate, please? What made I get into trading? Well, in the beginning, I got into trading for the wrong reasons, and then after a while, I realized, oh snap, trading is way deeper than I thought. It's so deeper than I thought. Right before you get into a trade, after no, you've done all your markups, you've done all your analysis. You know, before you go into that trade, you need to have a 50-50 mindset. Now, the reason why I say you need to have a 50-50 mindset is because just in case that trade does not go your way, you do not get too emotional so that you don't revenge trade, if that makes sense. Now, when you lose a trade, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, if there's still a setup that you feel like, oh, I just took this trade at the wrong place or I wasn't patient enough, you know yourself that you're still in the right headspace, you can take one more trade. Anything more than two, then you're doing too much, in my opinion. Oh, and also I need to say this, that only applies to you if you only trade one session. If you trade more than one session and you take one trade, maybe New York, for example, and you lose, and you also trade Asia or you trade London, then just wait for the next session. Okay, just wait for the next session. One trade per session if you trade multiple sessions. But if you trade only one, you lose a trade and you're still in the right headspace, I'll give you a pass on taking one more trade. But after that one more trade, win or lose, you should be done. That's my opinion. Yeah, like the stream. Thank you, James. Why gold? I just like how gold moves, and I like the volatility. I used to trade NQ, which is Nasdaq. I still love Nasdaq also, but I'm always gonna go with gold. Gold number one. Nasdaq comes second. Um, if I'm gonna trade any other pair, it's going to be Nasdaq. But gold is always my number one. That's just me. See, it's just 104 a.m. Like I said, we should start to see a volume at 1 a.m. And here it is. We'll see how we react at this 5-minute supply here. I would like to see a deeper pullback, at least to the 15-minute supply, but we can't ignore this 5-minute supply. It's too clean. And it broke this minor low. 15. 30-day close below it. 1 hour close below it as well. Let me see this 1 hour previous candle. The top wick, bottom wick. I think the top wick is longer than the bottom wick. Gold may rise, inflation continues to climb. Do I think the US might be heading into a recession? I think we could be. I think we might be. What is the time frame for my chart? I take my entries on the 5 minute, so we're looking at the 5 minute time frame right now. You guys can see it when it says 5. I don't have the whole thing on there, but it says 5 right here. Mm-mm-mm. You're welcome. We've not break out of the range, so we're still in a range right now. But in this range, prices are creating lower highs and lower lows. So if you guys take a look at this overlay, uh, you'll see where it says structure, which is what DS stands for here. Market direction. Are we creating high highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows? We have a break of structure or change of character, whatever you want to call it. And are we trending or are we ranging? So we've identified all that. We are close to this supply here. Let's see what price is going to do. Excuse me, guys. We are very close to this supply. Okay, so we just tapped that supply there. Let's see. We'll see what price is going to do from there. Look to take yourself from down there. 100 tick stop loss. Okay. If we do take a sell from that entry, we're looking at a 100 tick stop loss.
Order working.
I am looking to short this. Okay, this is that supply I talked about. See if that one is going to hold. This one has a strong chance of holding as well. We'll see if that one holds. Where we at right now? So, be careful now until this current candle closes. Thank you, Mason. We've not been triggered yet. We've not been filled yet. We're gonna make this stop loss 120. Okay, 120 it is.
Order cancelled. Order working.
For me personally, as of right now, we're gonna have to break this 5-minute minor range high at 45.26.6 for me to consider buys. So basically, we are pretty much gonna have to break strongly above that previous 5-minute high, like I said, for me to consider buys. So anything, any price below that 5-minute minor range high, I'm bearish. Below that high, I'm bearish. Above, I'm bullish. See if we're gonna do it at our strongest supply, because that's pretty much the high that broke this low. So in this range, this is our strongest supply. The strongest people that got in, people with the most money, they got in up there. And then more people got in here, more people got in here. So you get the most here with the most money. Not really the most, is the traders with the most money, right? Not the amount of traders. The ones with the most money that got in here. So you got a premium price here, right? Premium price. Then you got a discount price. The premium sits up there. So when it comes to supply and demand, right? Price respects premium and discount supply or demand zones. You can choose to always, right? Because there's a way you can trade supply and demand if you understand structure and it will be better for you. You can always make sure that you only take trades from premium supply or demand zones. You can go that route. Or you can say, well, I'm just going to do both premium and discount, which is the route that I took. Hey, what's good, Alex? I want to see how this candle is going to close, and then I'm gonna move my entry just up a little bit here. The reason why I'm keeping this entry for now is that you see this rejection candle right here, the first candle that rejected, right? The first candle that rejected, I want to see price. I want to see price starts breaking it. That's why I have my entry below it. So I kind of prefer not moving it right now, except if we tap this supply, right? Our premium supply area. Then I'll move it. I prefer it that way. If we get filled here, my stop loss is 120. I'm targeting 1 to 2 or 2R. That's my final TP. So if we do get filled here, you can manage your trade how you see fit. For me personally, the way I trade, and this is my own personal plan, I need at least a 1-to-1 before I move my stop loss to break even. And you might be saying, oh, but your second TP is below this low here. Well, what if price does not get to your final TP? Well, number one, I already got a 1-to-1. And secondly, if we do fall from where we at right now, right, my analysis is that we are going to get to this demand, this 15-minute demand here, at least. And then we could see another bigger retracement. Our price could continue bullish from this low here. There are sellers here. They're trying to push it down, but the buyers could still just, push it to this 15-minute supply. If we are going to continue at this bearish momentum, if we do not hold this supply, we should definitely hold that 15-minute supply up there. We don't have enough volume for us to go back up and grab the 5-minute high and not break it. London opens in 24 minutes here. You're learning my mindset. So one thing about listening to other traders on social media, especially when it comes to that trader's mindset or their psychology, is pretty much the same thing. Now, I don't want you guys to do exactly like If that trader says, "Oh, I do A, B, C, D, and E," now if you make that decision that okay, this is what this trader does, this is how he does his thing, you do not want to do all the things that he said he does because that might not be you. If he says he does A, B, C, D, and E, out of those four things, right, two of those things, or maybe even one, might actually be who you are as a person, right? But if you don't sit down and pretty much meditate and let it sink in, you won't actually figure out which one is you and which one isn't. So at the end of the day, you still got work to do. Like for example, me saying earlier, "Oh, I'm not gonna move my stop loss until it gets to 1 to 1." That is me. Me, Abraham. That's my name, by the way. That is me. That is who I am. That is what I prefer. Right? 1 to 1 is my own trading plan, not yours, because you might not have that mental capacity to hold your trade for a 1 to 1. There's also something called negative risk to reward. Right? There's also something called negative risk to reward. The only disadvantage of a negative risk to reward is that you're going to have to win a whole lot more compared to someone like me that waits for at least a 1 to 1. Right? You can still be profitable with a negative risk to reward. Like I said, you're just going to have to win a lot more trades compared to 1 to 1. Right? That's the only disadvantage. But it doesn't mean you cannot be profitable. So if a negative risk to reward ratio trader, right? I mean, if your capacity is actually going that route, your mental capacity, then there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't say, "Oh, this trader, this is their trading plan, this is what they do, so I'm going to do exactly the same thing." No, you might be setting yourself up for failure. So, still got a lot of work to do to figure all that out. Yeah, trading is boring, but at the end of the day, it's an individual career. It's not a group. It's not a team career. There's no team here. It's just you and the charts. That's it. Like me sitting here right now, there's nobody here helping me out, telling me, wait for this, wait for that. This is where the market is gonna go. This is not what it's gonna do. There's nobody telling me all that. It's just me and the chart. I do like all this rejection at this high though. Looking at this on the 5 minute. You said if everyone followed my exact way, you'll trade against me. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. Man, it's just like learning how to trade from somebody, from another trader. At the end of the day, you're still going to have to create your own edge. You're still gonna have to create your own edge. Because you gotta trade based on who you are, not based on who that trader is. I think I'm going to move this entry up a little bit here. Yeah, I'm going to move it up there. 4414.4. Yeah, move it up there. It's here. Different here. Price is different. There. We should get filled here. Okay. Yes, Go doesn't want to fill this order just yet. And the thing I don't like about Match Trader is the freaking thing I don't like about Match Trader is the fact that you can't drag your entries or your stop loss. I don't like that. Up week of new 15-minute. No, we've not been triggered yet. Got pretty close to triggering the trade here. I mean, getting filled. Bears are hibernating while the bulls are charging through the fields. While the pigs graze, the sheep will soon follow.
Stop field.
Okay, I've been triggered here, but it's late on TradingView. Alright, there we go.
Stop field.
Order filled.
So we do this here. For those of you that like to take, partial profits, you can take it here at 50% of what the stop loss is, which is 120. Oh wait, it's 0.3. It goes late to 1 ticks here. Okay. Alright guys, I am going to go use the restroom and I'll be right back. London actually opens in 2 minutes. We'll see what London does. So I'll be right back. Oh, this is a nice drop here. This previous 5-minute candle here. I would appreciate it if you guys can like the stream. I don't really stream London session, but I will try my best to. So this is my plan to stream pre-London on the days that I don't stream them in New York. For now. I traded New York with you guys yesterday morning, but of course there was no setup for us to take. So thank you, Alex. If I'm trading on my own right now, usually now that I'm in the trade, then I just go to sleep. If I take the trade early enough, for example, like I started the stream at 12 until we took the trade at like 12:30, then I'll wait for at least to secure my profit before I go to sleep. But this trade pretty much took it at London, so not pre-London. You already BE, but that's your rules on gold. Yeah, that's fine. You've made your money. If going BE now is pretty much how you trade, please do that. You don't have to wait for me, because I'm waiting for 1-to-1. But if that's who you are, if that's how you trade, if that's how you manage your trade, then you can do the same. But if it's not, you are welcome to, secure your profit or wait for at least the 50% mark, right? Wait for at least 60 ticks or 60 pips if you trade Forex, because we got 120 ticks or pip stop loss here. So manage your trade based on who you are, based on what you can handle mentally. Because from the look of things, if we don't have a very, very nice volume here, ain't no telling when I'm going to. I probably will be in bed by the time we at least get to 1-to-1. And when I'm asleep, I don't have the, I can't move my stop loss to be even after getting 1-to-1 because I'm asleep, right? But, if I get 1-to-1 and the trade reverses, right, and stops me out, right, I will still make money because when the trade takes me out at 1-to-1, that means I've already secured 90%. That's what I'll be doing. At 1-to-1, I'm securing 90%. So right here, I have 4 contracts running actually, and 3 contracts at 1-to-1. So that's pretty much 90% of my contract size. Oh, we thought I only take 60 or 70? Oh, no. Nope, I don't do that. I take 90. Yeah. Even if I'm going to end this stream, I kind of want to wait for at least this break-even target that I have for some of you guys here. Those of you that are still holding. Now, for this setup, right, the reason why I have my stop loss where I have it at, right, is for I'm trying to protect myself a little bit, right? I'm giving myself more chances of winning, right? Just in case the market decides. So now we've pulled back to this 5-minute supply, right? Just in case the market decides to create a support here, right? Let buyers get in, and then we go back up there. We test this premium supply level up there, and then we start to fall again. Right? So this is the reason why I have my stop loss sitting where it's at. So I don't do that all the time, but I do stuff like this depending on the type of setup that we have. If we actually retested that premium supply, then yeah, my stop loss wouldn't be this big, because I would just have it just above that premium supply up there. But right now I have my stop loss above 2 supply zones. If you've been trading for a while, sometimes, especially trading gold, sometimes your stop loss could be what actually saves your trade. Your stop loss could actually be, what ends up saving your trade. Yeah, I know, Alex. All right, guys. For those of you that will be securing here, congratulations to you guys. Nice win for you. I am still waiting for 1-to-1. All right, guys. I think I am going to bed now. For me, I'm just going to leave this trade running, of course. And those of you that have secured already, like I said earlier, congratulations to you all. So I will see you guys. So tomorrow is Friday. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna stream New York today. Tomorrow, I don't know yet. But if I don't stream New York today, because look, I'm just about to go to sleep. So if I don't stream New York today, you guys will see me though in pre-London, pretty much today. For me, maybe tomorrow for some of you guys. So you're welcome, Alex. I should come to New York. Yeah, I will still stream New York. It's just not going to be every day. Sometimes it will be pre-London. Sometimes it will be New York. For now. I'll probably stream New York on Monday if I don't stream New York tomorrow, Friday. All right, guys. I appreciate you all. See you guys another day. Peace. I'm out.